Welcome to another video from the Stoic Vision channel. Today, we will explore profound truths that can change the way you approach life. Get ready to dive into powerful reflections and insights that can revolutionize your perspective. This is not just another video, it's an opportunity to uncover the secrets to a more authentic and meaningful life. So, take a moment, take a deep breath, and be ready to embark on this journey with us. What you're about to discover can change everything. Let's begin. 1. You can't please everyone. It's impossible to please everyone is a cliche we've all heard countless times. But let's face reality. How often do we truly internalize this truth? We live in a world where we constantly seek external validation, whether it's on social media, at work, or even within our closest social circles. But here's the crux of the matter. Trying to please everyone is a guaranteed journey to frustration. We, as social beings by nature, tend to overvalue others' opinions, often at the expense of our own authenticity. Social media amplifies this phenomenon, where even strangers feel entitled to pass judgment on our lives. And the worst part? These opinions rarely take into account our achievements, efforts, or intrinsic value. What we need to remember is that, in the grand scheme of things, most of the criticisms and judgments we face today will be forgotten in a few decades. So why base our happiness and self-esteem on the acceptance of people who, in the distant future, will have no relevance in our lives? The key to true freedom is to unlink our self-esteem from others' opinions. We cannot allow our happiness to be held hostage by what others think of us. Trying to please everyone is a lost battle that traps us in a cycle of constant dissatisfaction. By understanding and accepting this truth, we can begin to act more authentically and in line with our values. This doesn't mean completely ignoring social norms, but rather refusing to shape our lives according to others' whims. So, the next time you feel pressured to be who others want you to be, remember, it's impossible to please everyone. And in the pursuit of authenticity, the only opinion that truly matters is your own. 2. Not everything you feel should be taken seriously. Imagine yourself on a sunny day where every detail seems to radiate happiness. The grass is greener, the birds sing more beautiful melodies, and the sun shines brightly. Everything around you seems to be in perfect harmony, as if the world is celebrating. On the other hand, when sadness or anger takes over, the scenario changes drastically. The day becomes gloomy, the world seems devoid of meaning, and even the people around you appear to be enveloped in an aura of negativity. However, reality remains unchanged. It was your emotions that colored your perception of the world. This is a truth that cannot be ignored. Our emotions have the power to distort our view of reality. The Stoics understood this dynamic centuries ago and left us with a valuable lesson. Never allow your emotions to take you out of the game of life. What does this really mean? Essentially, it's about avoiding acting impulsively based on our fleeting emotions. An example of this is in relationships, where intense emotions can lead to actions that cause irreparable harm. It is essential to learn to control our emotions, turning them into more balanced feelings. When we find ourselves overwhelmed by emotion, whether positive or negative, it is essential to pause and reflect on its origin. Simple exercises, such as focusing on breathing or having a glass of water, can help us calm our emotions and gain a clearer perspective. Remember, the world does not revolve around our momentary emotions. It takes discernment to decide whether we should take these emotions seriously or not. By cultivating this skill, we strengthen our ability to deal with life's adversities without being dominated by fleeting impulses. So, the next time you feel overwhelmed by intense emotions, remember the Stoic teaching. Never say or do anything that takes you out of the game. By mastering our emotions, we gain control over our lives and become more resilient in the face of the challenges we encounter. 3. Discover what really matters in life. Our brain is an incredible tool, capable of protecting us in the most difficult moments. but at the same time, it can imprison us in one of the worst pains that exist: regret. When we realize what really matters in our lives, it's like a new light is turned on, revealing a deep truth that we often ignore. Imagine that moment when you feel overwhelmed, questioning your ability to move forward. It is in these moments that we realize that it is not only our mind that drives us, but also our soul and determination. We seek help, learn to understand our own brain function, adapt to adversities, and move forward. However, there is something crucial that we often neglect. Our brain also deals with what is important in our lives. Sometimes we only realize the true relevance of these things when it's too late. Regret may arise from not having shown affection to our loved ones, not having hugged a friend, or not having expressed our love to someone while we had the chance. Our brain has an incredible capacity for adaptation, both to positive and negative experiences. This helps us face pain and suffering, but it can also make us forget what really matters. For example, achieving something we intensely desire can bring momentary happiness, but we soon get used to it and new challenges arise, dimming the initial excitement. It's easy to get lost in concerns about people who are not essential to us, while we neglect those who really matter. We forget to express our feelings, hoping that time will give us a second chance that often never comes. So, before you continue with your life, take a moment. Take your phone and send a message to someone you truly value. Don't let habit overshadow the expression of your feelings. And if this video is helping you, don't forget to like and leave a comment. Your interaction is essential for us to continue sharing messages like this. 4. The high price of ignorance. In a world where information is at our fingertips, ignorance becomes a costly choice. This video couldn't be more direct. Nothing is more expensive than our own ignorance. When we choose to close our eyes to learning, the burden falls on ourselves. It's as if we shut the doors to opportunities for growth, embracing an arrogant stance supported by false certainties. To illustrate this point, think of the disappointments and challenges faced in relationships. After such experiences, it is common to gain wisdom and change our approach. Learning can be painful, but it is an essential process for maturity. This cycle of learning is not limited to relationships. Facing challenges and learning from them is the essence of personal growth. Knowledge is the bridge that takes us from point A to point B, propelling us towards our goals. Consider successful people in any field. They invest time and effort in their improvement, recognizing that knowledge is the fuel for progress. It's not just about accumulating information, but about seeking excellence and mastery in their areas of interest. Ignorance exacts its price in all areas of life. However, there is a crucial difference between knowledge and experience. While experience teaches us valuable lessons, knowledge empowers us to face challenges more effectively. Be open to learning from those who have experience and knowledge. Don't let ignorance be a stumbling block in your path. Cultivate an open mind, explore new areas of knowledge, and always be ready to learn more. For, in the end, nothing is more valuable than the light that knowledge can bring to your path. 5. Overcome resistance and live fully. You've heard the phrase, "You only live once," right? But what if I told you that, in the Stoic view, it's not that we only live once, but rather that we only die once? Every day, we have the opportunity to live fully. It sounds like a philosophical concept, but it's a powerful reflection that deserves your attention. Many of us don't realize that we're in the driver's seat of our lives. We live as passengers, as if we're in an Uber, without taking the reins of our destiny. It's as if we say, "Take me there," without ever taking the wheel. But the truth is, by settling into the safety of the known, we're keeping ourselves stagnant. Fear of the unknown traps us in a comfort zone where growth is just a distant idea. Stephen Pressfield, in his book The War of Art, discusses exactly this: the resistance that keeps us from advancing. If you're not facing resistance, it means you're not growing. Stagnation is the antithesis of progress. How many times have you postponed something for tomorrow? How many times have you put off starting on Monday? These excuses only delay your own evolution. Procrastination may seem like an easy way out, but it's a dangerous trap. Constantly postponing the actions necessary for your development is a vicious cycle that prevents your personal growth. Remember, you only die once, but you live every day. It's time to take action for real. If there are improvements to be made, goals to be achieved, relationships to be strengthened, why wait? The time to start is now, this very moment. Don't wait until tomorrow to be a better version of yourself. The first step can be taken right now. And so we come to the end of another video. We hope the reflections and insights shared here have resonated with you and sparked a new perspective on life. Remember, every moment is an opportunity to live fully and embrace your authenticity. Don't forget to apply these lessons to your personal journey and share them with those around you. We thank you for joining us on this journey of self-discovery and growth. If you enjoyed this content, don't forget to leave a like, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. Together, we can create a community that seeks to live more consciously and meaningfully. Until next time!